Well, after 10 years of putting Star Wars through hell, it has recently been announced that Kathleen Kennedy will be retiring in 2025. I think it's safe to assume that everyone has been wanting this to happen for years now, considering the damage she has done to Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy is responsible for pretty much making Star Wars irrelevant and someone making the most valuable franchise on the planet a joke. Now, before we really dive into today's topic, I do want to apologize for not uploading over the last few months. I am an engineering student full-time, so you can imagine how miserable that I've been over the last few months. So if you're also miserable, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Now, let's not forget that under her reign as the head of Lucasfilm, there have been some good products like The Mandalorian Seasons 1 and 2, Rogue One, Tales of the Jedi, Clone Wars Season 7, and the Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor games, but when you really look back at it all, she had way more messes. Of course, these would include the sequel trilogy, the Kenobi series, Visions, the Acolyte, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian Season 3, Tales of the Empire, Skeleton Crew, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny if you really want to branch out, and finally Willow, a show so bad that they pulled it from their own platform shortly after it released. Oh, and not to mention the million shows that were announced but ended up getting cancelled. So because of this, she really hasn't been the most well-liked person in recent years, but I do say it is deserved. Kathleen Kennedy is responsible for essentially making it so nobody really cares about Star Wars anymore because people have just given up. In fact, Star Wars shows nowadays barely crack the top 10 in the Nielsen charts, and it seems like with every new Star Wars release, less and less people are tuning in to watch. Now, I could sit here and dive into the analytics of everything, but I've already done that in previous videos, so definitely go check those out. But at the end of the day, everyone already pretty much knows that Star Wars sucks now. I think Kathleen Kennedy leaving will hopefully let Disney put someone in her place that actually cares about Star Wars. Unfortunately, it's really not that simple because even if they replace her with someone the fans will like, it's really her goons that still work at Lucasfilm that will be the problem. I mean, just take a look here at their staff list. I can honestly assure you that 90% of the people here do not give a damn about Star Wars and are probably there just to push an agenda. And if you don't agree with me about that, well then I don't really know what to tell you because honestly, just take a minute to Google the analytics of shows like The Acolyte, The Book of Boba Fett, Andor, Skeleton Crew, Mandalorian Season 3, and more, and tell me that people aren't losing interest. There's literally a drop-off of people watching these shows because fans are simply done with the BS and just want good storytelling. When you have people at Lucasfilm putting more effort into something like diversity instead of focusing on good storytelling and character development, your shows are going to bomb and less people are going to care about your brand. Now, funny enough, the shows that Lucasfilm have put out over the last 10 or so years aren't even Kathleen Kennedy's worst failure, as I haven't even begun to talk about the Star Wars Hotel at Disney World and Disneyland, that are both shut down and are being turned into offices. Literal offices. And let me remind you that it cost about $5 grand to stay there for 2 nights. 2 nights. Yes, Kathleen, what a great idea. I can't believe this didn't work out for you. Anyways, at the end of the day, this is probably the best news Star Wars fans are going to get this year, other than the Revenge of the Sith coming back to theaters for its 20th anniversary, which, by the way, super stoked for that. It's going to be amazing. Probably going to make more money than anything Lucasfilm is going to release this year. All fans want is a good story, and if they can't even give us that, well then, Star Wars is destined to fail, I guess. If you guys want to continue to see how Star Wars has been fumbled by Kathleen Kennedy, then definitely go check these videos out here. But that's pretty much it for me. See ya.